Hey everyone, today what I want to do is show you how you can progress a plank from a standing position all the way down to the ground. Now, not everyone's going to be able to start on the ground or just can't be on the ground for too long, but we want to be able to build that core capacity. So what you're going to do is we're going to start and think about your elbows are going to be parallel to each other. If you have to eventually go here, do it, but try and start here. Now with a wall, we're going to bring our arms onto the wall, bring our feet about hip to shoulder width apart, and we're going to squeeze our glutes, driving our hips forward, and we're going to hold there. We're going to tuck our chin and look straight ahead. Now when that gets easy, we can walk our feet out a little bit and lean a little bit, but make sure you keep your glutes and core engaged. And then the next progression is you can go into a push-up position, hands slightly past your shoulders, walk your feet out again, hip to shoulder width, squeeze your glutes, and then hold here. Once again, tucking the chin down and looking straight ahead. Now that's the standing position. Eventually we're going to want to be able to get down to the ground because that's going to really activate the core. So now I'm going to take you through our next progression to start to lower that contact point. So in our second progression, going from standing to the ground for a plank, or even if you think about a side plank, because you can do the same thing with a side plank, is we're going to bring the level of contact a little bit lower. Now what we're going to do here is thinking about, you can use a countertop because not everyone's going to have a table like this. So you're just looking for something that's not vertical, that's bringing you down a little bit. Now when we get back to our position, once again, we're going to try and hold that plank position. You can go at the corners here if you have a soft curve in the corner, but it may mess with your forearms a little bit. So as it gets lower, you may be going down in a push-up position. Once again, hip to shoulder width with your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift there, and hold here. Now, once you feel comfortable, the hands are going to go down to the flat surface of where you're using, whether it's a bench or a tabletop or a countertop would be perfect. Squeeze our glutes, hold, and we're just going to hold this position. And then you move on to the next progression, which we're going to be doing lowering down a little bit lower. Going on to our next progression for standing to progressing down to the ground, we've now brought the elevated position a little bit lower. So we started with a countertop, which was higher. Now we're coming to a bench. You can use a chair, maybe even the couch. So going into that plank position, once again, trying to keep our arms parallel. I'm going to try and place my arms first, get my feet ready, then I'm going to lift up, squeeze my glutes, tuck my chin, and look straight down and hold. And then when I'm done, drop the knees and come back. So that's the third progression and final till you get down to the ground. So hope this helps. Remember, start with standing and progress accordingly. And if standing is a little easy, jump that progression and move on to the next one.